Today's class is going to be as smooth and as straightforward as much as possible, always exciting as the other ones. What is going on, guys? Common Forex, the Maxman here. Welcome to episode 2 of our fundamental analysis class. Today we're looking at NFP as we did CPI in our previous session. You've heard a lot of traders make a lot of noise about NFP, usually during the first Friday of every trading month. NFP basically is an acronym for non-farm payroll. It takes into account the unemployment rate, new jobs created, as well as average hourly earnings of all the sectors in the US with the exception of the farming sector, hence the name non-farm. Normally on the first Friday of every month, they normally release this data which tells you how many new jobs they've been able to create. It also tells you how the average hourly earnings are doing, whether they are going up, coming down. And it also tells you how the unemployment rate is doing, whether it has actually gone up or gone down. As traders, we normally take advantage of this information or this data which is actually released to make trading decisions. You are either looking to take buy opportunities on a dollar pairs or sell opportunities. The reason a lot of traders pay attention to this news is as a result of the extreme volatility which happens within the early hours of the release of this news. If you are here for the first time, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I need you to like this video. I need 500 likes on this video. I need you to like this video. The moment you watch it, first thing you should do is like it, share with as many retail traders as possible. Also make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I go live or drop a video on YouTube. We'll be right back. Remember what I said in my CPI video where I talked about the main platform we use for our fundamental analysis. Since it's very difficult for a lot of people to keep up with news release sites and all that, there's this website which has been created especially for traders to take advantage of when there's release of any fundamental data. And this website is what we call Forex Factory. So if you don't have an account on Forex Factory, just quickly go to your browser or Google and just type in Forex Factory, go to the website and then create an account on Forex Factory. During NFP, there's normally 3 data which is released. The first one is the average hourly earnings. Average hourly earnings simply tells change in the price that businesses pay for labor, how much they actually pay their workers, and it's a huge determining factor in consumer inflation, because now if they have to pay their labor more money, it means that consumers are the ones who are actually going to pay for that. It means that the prices of goods and services will actually increase. So you realize that inflation, interest rates, NFP, they are all tied with each other, because now if your average hourly earnings are going up, it simply means that now it will actually factor into the price of the commodity or the service you are purchasing. And the second one is what we call the non-farm employment change. With non-farm employment change simply takes into account how many new jobs have been created in the previous month. It's one of the major indicators of economic activity, since it accounts hugely for consumer spending, because the more jobs we have, the more money we make, and then the more we are also able to spend, which goes a long way to boost economic activity. Third one basically is what we call the unemployment rate. You know what unemployment rate is? Unemployment rate refers to the percentage of the labor force or the workforce who are actively looking for jobs who are not getting it. So if you're home, you don't have a job, and then you are not actively looking for a job, you do not account as part of the unemployment rate. You need to be actively looking for jobs before you're counted as actually being part of the unemployment rate. So these 3 data are the most essential elements which are released on every NFP day, which is the first Friday of every month. But amongst all these 3, the most important one amongst all of them, the strongest one which normally dominates market direction, is the non-farm employment change, how many new jobs they've created, because like I said, it accounts hugely for consumer spending, because the more people who are actually working, the more money they make, and then the more they also spend, which also what accounts for inflation as well. So you realize that these 3 major fundamentals are all tied with each other. So without wasting my time, let's go straight to Forex Factory and then look at the data which was released in the very last NFP we had, how it affected the market, and then how to take advantage of this news in future releases. So as you can see clearly on our charts, this is how my Forex Factory looks like. Normally, if you come to Forex Factory and you don't have an account, you normally see join somewhere up here. So the moment you just tap on join, they ask you for your credentials, your email, your country of residence, your password, your username. Then basically you can simply just sign up. Once you sign up, you also want to come to this place which is filter. If you want to have the same outlook as mine, you simply just come to this icon you have here, which looks like the brush, which is your filter. Simply click on that icon. This is how I actually like it. I like only high impact news. I don't want to waste my time on unnecessary news. The color you have here describes the impact. So you see gold is medium impact, yellow is low impact, and then white is non-economic news. And then the currencies I trade are all also here. Make sure you tick all the currencies you wish to receive fundamentals on. I don't trade the Chinese yuan, so you realize that I've actually unticked the Chinese yuan. These are the events. I need news on every single event which happens on the market. So the moment you do this, you can quickly take a snapshot of this. You now just click on apply filter. Once you click on apply filter, you realize that you only have major fundamental news here. Only major fundamental news. So the last NFP we had was on Friday, December the 8th. The first one is the average hourly earnings month on month. It means that they are simply comparing October's own to November's own. So it means that you just compare the rate and see if it has actually gone up, the earnings have gone up or gone down. Then we have the non-farm employment change, which refers to how many new jobs they've created. Like I said, it accounts hugely for consumer spending because the more jobs people have, the more money they are able to make. Then we have the unemployment rate also here, which refers to the percentage of the workforce who are actively looking for jobs who are not getting. So now this theory is what is actually released. So like I said about the CPI, before any news data is released, there's actually a forecast which is made. The forecast means a speculation or a prediction as to what the figure is going to be based on overall economic activity within that particular previous month. So normally we have economists, business analysts, financial analysts, and all making predictions about what the figure is going to be. So normally when the news is released, you now simply compare what the actual figure is to the forecast, and it tells you what direction the market is going to go. So like I said, the easiest way to actually know how to take advantage of this is simply look at the color. Anything green you see on your Forex factory actually indicates or signifies strength in any currency. So now this is about the dollar. It means that if the color is green, simply meaning that the dollar is going to be strong. If the color is red, the dollar is going to be weak. That's simply all you need to understand. You can also come here and read every single data about it. You see it here, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. It means that now, if the actual figure, which is this, is greater than forecast, what does it mean? It means that what average hourly earnings is even more than what they actually forecasted it to be. So you realize that the previous month, it went up by 0.2%. Then in November, it went up by 0.4%. In October, they created 150,000 jobs. Based on economic activity, they forecasted it to go up to 184,000. The actual figure ended up being 199,000, which is a significant increment from what the previous one was, as well as what they also forecasted it to be. Then we have the unemployment rate. You know it's negative data, so you want it to go down. October was actually 3.9%. They were expecting it to stay the same, but it actually went down towards 3.7% for November, which means that it's actually positive news, hence the green color. And then you also have positive news for the non-farm employment change because they've created more jobs, hence the green color. Average hourly earnings as well, month on month, also went up by 0.4%, hence the green color. Remember what I also said about CPI. There are so many instances where any fundamental data which is released, sometimes one is strong, one is weak. The best time to actually take advantage of the initial movement on the market is when they are all the same color, expecting extreme volatility within the first few hours. Or mind you, the time a lot of traders take advantage of this is the early hours, because you want to just take advantage of it, make your money be out of the market, whether you're scalping, just make your quick money and then leave the market. So now this data we are getting here simply means that we are expecting strength in the dollar. The news was released at 1:30 p.m. So now what do we do? Like I said, anytime there's any fundamental data about the United States dollar, the main instrument you want to look at is the DXY. This is the index you want to look at, which is the dollar strength index. Initially, before the news is released, you want to look at it from the technical point of view on the 4 hour to see how the market is looking, whether it's respecting your technicals. But when the news is released, I want to see the exact movement and the exact effect it's going to have on the currency. So I simply now go to the 30 minutes time frame, then I go to the exact time that the news was released. So now let's go to Friday, December the 8th, which is exactly here, Friday, December the 8th. So this is 1 p.m. So we realize that at exactly 1:30 p.m. the news was released. So let's place a horizontal ray here. What do you see? Extreme strength in the dollar, which took it straight towards the resistance. What does it mean? You can see my USD fundamental pairs here. So it means that we are trying to sell GBP USD, sell Euro USD, sell AED USD, sell NZD USD, and then also sell gold in the initial hours. So it means that the first 1 hour we had extreme strength. So within that particular time, I'm looking to take advantage of this trade. Now go to GBP USD. If I want to trade GBP USD, December the 8th, what do? I'm actually looking to sell GBP USD, which is at exactly 1:30 p.m. This is what I'm actually looking to do. Then Euro USD as well, same decision. Let's go to December the 8th, which is here. You also see the exact movement on it. Another sell here. AED USD as well. Friday, December the 8th. Another sell on it here. Exactly here. Then I come to NZD USD. On NZD/USD, same thing. We go to what 130, which was what here. You see another sell. Then gold, which normally gives the strongest movement during any dollar fundamental, also give it another nice sell here. Within that day alone, it was more than 300 pips from this point to this point alone. So continuing, we had more than 500 pips on gold on itself. Normally, the strongest one to trade is gold. But if it's not a major fundamental, I like to stay away from gold because gold is also tied to any geopolitical events which happens in the world. But if there's a major dollar fundamental like the CPI, the NFP, the FOMC, I look at gold a lot because that's what gives the best reaction to the fundamentals. So you realize that, like I said with the CPI, that you're making the same decision based on what you see on your Forex factory. And then you can also now come and combine your fundamentals with your technicals and then make your trading decision. Like I said from the beginning, this was going to be extremely straightforward and then very interesting. I hope this session was extremely insightful. If you want me to shoot more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, share with as many retail traders as possible. Also hit that notification bell, smash the like button, hit that notification bell so you get notified anytime I go live or drop a video on YouTube. You want to keep up with me on my socials, KOMMONFOREX on Instagram, KOMMONFOREX on Telegram, KOMMONFOREX on TikTok, KOMMONFOREX on Twitter as well. Also click on the link in my description to join the KOMMONFOREX trading community on Telegram. You also want to hit the link in my description to also sign up with my recommended broker, tightest spreads, best trading conditions as well. I'm extremely grateful for you staying with me all this while. We are almost at the end of the year. More amazing content coming to you back to back from me. Thank you for joining me on this one. Peace.